Hello, beautiful souls, wonderful wind tribe. Welcome, those of you that are joining on the replay. Hang tight with me for a minute while we wait for those that are going to join me live. As you're hanging out, waiting with me, I just invite you to breathe deep into your body and fully land here. All right, I'm seeing people start to show up. Say hi in the comments so I know who's with me. Good morning, Michael. Looks like the comments are coming in today without me having to pop anything in. Who else is here? I see 4 of you already. Michael has said hello. Who else is with us? Hi, Margaret. Seems like it's taking a minute for your comments to swim on over through the ethers. Now it seems like my comments are stuck. Who else is here? It says 5 of you are here, and I see 2 hellos. Hi, Joseph. All right, it's 7 o'clock straight up. I'm going to wait about 30 more seconds. Hi, Edison. Hello, Arnell. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Diane. All right, anyone else who is here, go ahead and say hello. And I am going to take my eyes off of the comments. So everybody, take a nice full deep breath in with me. And as you exhale, let your body relax. And let yourself fully land here. So I'm going to share lots of information today, and then I'm going to take you through a little grounding process. Before I do, I just want to make a couple of announcements. And I'll post this on the page, but just a reminder that this Saturday is our very last mastermind and energy update for 2023. So I'm going to invite you to try and really be there and say goodbye to your tribe through the computer screen. It's our last time together. And the following week is our last session with Liz for her intention session. I want to encourage you, if you've never attended, try and come. It's very powerful to feel the collective energy, even if you're not the point of focus. Having you contribute your focused energy in a collective group expands your bandwidth on the stronger frequencies. So I want to invite you to be there if you've not done that. And then lastly, I want to just tell you that tomorrow there is a prep email that will be going out for our very last mastermind together. And there is a little task to be done in advance that'll really help you maximize closing out 2023 and moving into 2024, whether you are part of next year's mastermind or not. So be on the lookout for that, okay? And even if you decide not to come to the mastermind in person, the little exercise that will be in the prep email tomorrow will help you close the year for yourself and set you up for next year. Okay? And today is Mastermind 48 of 52. So even after our last mastermind, we still got 4 Magical Mondays together. All right, with all of that being out of the way, I want you to take a really big full breath in, and I want you to breathe into your chest cavity. And I want you to see if you can fill your lungs even more on the next inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to really focus on that part of your body and just reflect what we've been talking about for the entire year. In that space is your upgraded heart chakra. There is an intelligence in your chest cavity that is the accumulated wisdom of your eternal drop that is the one infinite ocean of creation. That is mind boggling. And the stronger the bandwidth gets, which is happening daily as the frequency of the planet continues to increase, the more our mind can really grasp that beyond a concept, because the stronger the bandwidth gets, the stronger your experience of your accumulated heart chakra with all your accumulated wisdom of your eternal soul in the infinite one begins to reveal itself to you in this embodiment of the life you are living right now. It's as the experience of that is as unique to you as your thumbprint. So all I can do is point you toward it, and then you can pay attention to how that manifests uniquely for you. That's important today for the process I want to take you through before we all hang up together. Today is the last full moon of 2023. When it's a full moon, it is very heavy energy, very emotional energy. So on 5 days prior to a full moon and 5 days after a full moon, which is true for any kind of portal, any kind of energetic shift, 5 days before and 5 days after the peak of whatever that particular energy is, we're already feeling it and it lingers. So whatever emotional stuff you've been experiencing for the last 5 days and moving into the next 5 days, you already have a tool. So I'm going to remind you of that tool again. The intensity with which I'm feeling this emotion is not all mine, right? I call it the declaration tool. The Masters of Light gave it to us. It's a tool to help us master our own energy field. I always put my hands here because it's a visual demonstration. You can say those words with that understanding of its accuracy. Nothing is true until you believe it in your mind and then create your life as if it is true. So if you believe that declaration tool will work, then you'll create your life as if it does. The intensity with which I'm feeling this emotion, frustration, depression, anger, confusion, whatever it is not all mine. Then you sit still long enough to physically feel it leave your body and your energy field out past your own aura. That subtle awareness, then what does that do? It leaves you with the intensity of your own experience of that emotion. That turns down the intensity, and then it helps you decide, how do I want to interact with whatever it is that I'm dealing with, right? And then from there, you can go into your crystal cave. I want to remind you of this valuable tool, okay? I've been saying it many times in many ways, and many of you are going, I never heard you say it that way. So I keep repeating it. The tool of the crystal cave, your mind, imagining you going into a crystal cave, right? This beautiful crystal cave emanating all of that energy. It represents your drop returning into the infinite ocean of one in a way that your mind can understand through imagination. When you go into the crystal cave and your drop, it's like your body and your soul are going into a battery charger, locking it in, click. But more than being charged, which it is being charged, it's being harmonized and perfectly balanced in the masculine charge, the outgoing charge of the divine, and the feminine charge, the incoming. So whatever the circumstances are that are creating this intense emotion that we're in right now, You can go into the crystal cave, and where focus goes, energy flows. So you know you're going into the battery charger and you're going to be rebalanced, perfectly harmonized around whatever it is you're focused on. So, whatever challenge that's creating this emotion, or a relationship, work, your recovery, whatever it is, you entering into your crystal cave, holding your body still, imagining yourself in this crystal cave with the understanding I'm going into a battery charger and I'm going to be perfectly harmonized and balanced in this moment regarding this issue. Not for eternity regarding this issue, not for the whole day regarding this issue, not for the next week or indefinitely. We're not being harmonized around that issue forever. It's still our responsibility in the human experience to work through the relationship, the addiction, the job search, the building of the business, whatever it is. But when we're struggling or overwhelmed with emotion, we use that tool. We sit, keep our body still. We imagine ourselves in the crystal cave. And now all of a sudden, the intelligence of our accumulated wisdom of our soul is bringing us back into balance in that moment, right? In that perfectly balanced state, that's the perfect time to use the tool. All right, here I am, a little respite. Show me what you'll show me. What am I ready to know or see or feel or experience around this situation? Now that I'm balanced, open my mind, open my eyes, open my ears, open my heart, open my circumstances for what's next for me around this. Why is that important? Because I've been telling you for this last year, we're operating in little pockets of energetic specifics. Today, Monday, the 27th through Wednesday, the 29th, 2 days, we are in this really beautiful opportunity to get out of our head, spinning in our thoughts based on our experience of the past and our imprints of the past, thinking we understand everything about the situation we're in, right? Because we've got some intelligence, we've got some wisdom, we've got some experience, but lots of times we just think we know everything about what it is we're dealing with. So we're pulling from memory all the time to deal with the current situation that's presenting. Right now, we are being offered some respite from the craziness of our mind to move into the beautiful intelligence of our heart. So get out of your thinking, and get into the upgraded heart chakra, where you can inquire with the tool of the crystal cave. Show me what you'll show me. Let me just turn down the intensity of my mental thoughts about what I think is going on in this situation, and let me just tap in to this expanding bandwidth in these 2 days of a upgraded heart chakra. Your heart chakra is getting another quantum upgrade over the next 2 days. Lots of newness coming online from the accumulated infinite wisdom of your soul, now available to present to your conscious mind in a way that's unique to you today, not yesterday, not 3 weeks ago, not 6 months ago or a year when you got laid off or your challenge presented. Right now, there's something new available for all of us. So the motto is, keeping my Indiana Jones hat on in a sense of childlike curiosity, what's available? What's available in my upgraded heart chakra today that I have no idea is possible? Show me what you'll show me. Live in that over the next 2 days and see what's possible. It feels like joy. It feels like love. It feels like adventure. It feels like coming from there, like a kid going to Disneyland, it feels like wonder and possibility. Our mind that gets trapped in the experiences of the past doesn't always latch on to the newness of that childlike possibility. And it's really on high volume right now over the next 2 days. So here's what I want to do. I want to take us all into the crystal cave right now, okay? So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take your hands and rest them on your thighs. And I want you to breathe really deep into your chest cavity. Fill your lungs like two huge balloons. And as you exhale, let your whole body just relax. And instantly, imagine yourself sitting in the most beautiful crystal cave. Huge, big crystals jetting out in all directions. And as you breathe in, you can feel it's almost like the warmth of the sun just beating through your skin all the way to the marrow of your bones. It feels delicious and it feels relaxing. And for just a moment, I want you to think about what's the most dominant point of focus. What's really calling out for your attention? It could be feel like a burden, or it could feel like excitement. It doesn't matter, but what's calling out right now? What's on your agenda for the day? Where do you feel the weight of emotion? Doesn't matter what it is. Find that. And now I want you to, in whatever way makes sense to you, invite your higher self, the high vibrational frequency of yourself, to show you what it will show you over the next 2 days regarding that issue. And as you just make that simple request, now let the request go. There's nothing else for you to do. Keep your eyes closed. And now again, imagine yourself sitting in your crystal cave. That's you and your soul, your body and your physical body and your non-physical eternal beingness, locked into a battery charger of the absolute divine source creator. You're locked in right now with your imagination allowing you to picture that through the form of the crystal cave. And you are sitting with in an act of grace. There's nothing required of you except to have that understanding. You are in your stillness locked into the divine battery charger and the divine harmonizer and balancer. So whatever it is that you're finding demanding your focus right now, just surrender into a peaceful place, knowing right now, by design, because you put your intention there, you're being perfectly harmonized on the positive charge and the negative charge regarding that issue, regarding that concern. In this moment, you are recalibrating into a place of balance, of harmony, of divine possibility that can show itself to you that wasn't there just a moment ago before you locked and loaded yourself into the divine harmonizer through the gift of imagination taking you into your crystal cave. It's beautiful. Feel it. Surrender into it. And now allow that harmonizing to amplify your desire for your higher self to show your lower self, your third dimensional wounded persona self, what it will show you regarding that issue. And then keep your Indiana Jones hat on and rest assured the slate is clean as of this moment. There's more available than your conscious mind could possibly even conjure up. And it rises from the balance and the harmony of your upgraded heart chakra. Keep your Indiana Jones hat on, stay in curiosity, and simply allow the circumstances around that issue to shift into a balanced place of clarity and knowing and contentment. That's where I'm going to leave you today, beautiful tribe. I'll see you on Saturday at our last mastermind. Remember, there's only love for you here. Bye for now.